A very, very good evening to everybody. Thank you so much for joining into this masterclass hosted by IBMR. It's first of all very good to see you here on a Sunday evening. Not very easy for us to make time on a Sunday evening. Special thanks to Pooja for joining in, sparing her time on a Sunday evening for us, agreeing to conduct this beautiful masterclass on content writing. Well, today you're here not just to learn about writing, you're going to learn way more than simply writing styles or techniques or about writer's block. In this session, specifically, we're going to figure out how you can finally write that big blog that you've been waiting to, how to complete your drafts, how to get your creativity out, and how do you optimize your content? How do you write good, compelling SEO content? And this masterclass, which is called the magic of content writing, is is not something that will just teach you some secret spells, or there's no specific um one that you can just move around and say, okay, tomorrow onwards my writing is going to get better. It's a lot of practice. It takes a lot of experience. It takes a lot of research and a lot of time. That's exactly what we're going to learn from Pooja, who's going to explain to us how we can, with research, make it better, and how we can learn a couple of tips and tricks and techniques and strategies to apply it to our writing. So, well, if you are someone who's very curious about this and who loves content, then this is the perfect masterclass for you. Stick around. It's going to be fun, practical, and hopefully a little inspiring as well to help you get out of your writer's block if you are in one. Let's understand about the topic. What do we have at hand today? We have um, content, of course, but what type of content? Okay, first of all, let's face it, there's a lot of content out there. There's so much content that you consume on a daily basis, knowingly or unknowingly. Every scroll, every click, every read more button, or every explore more button is a decision that someone makes. And good content makes people stay. So, what does great content do? Great content makes them feel and remember. So this session is about how to create that kind of content. We'll unpack the craft of working online, writing online. We're going to unpack how you can shape your words for blogs, websites, social media, and beyond. And we'll also talk about SEO without, of course, making it boring, and how to write and optimize your content like a human for humans. And storytelling, right? Storytelling is something that we'll also be exploring pretty heavily in this masterclass. No fluff, no jargon, just real tools and some honest insights that we're going to be sharing. You don't need to be a poet or a marketing expert. You just need to be somebody who's interested in content. Okay, about the speaker. First of all, let's give a warm welcome to our speaker, Ms. Pooja Shinde. Can I please have some virtual claps, if possible, to all the participants here? Let's get some emojis rolling. Yes, thank you. Warm welcome to Pooja Shinde, who's here to lead today's session. Trust me, she's walked the talk. She's not just a content writer on paper. She's also a SEO content professional who has copywriting experience of over 5 years with hands-on experience. She's written a lot of thought-provoking blogs and a lot of websites and copies that she's worked on. She's worked in various industries like tech, finance, entertainment. And what makes her stand out is not just the volume. She's written, of course, she's written more than 500 pieces of content, but what makes her creative and stand out is that each one counts because of her clarity, her strategy, and the way it performs, the output, and the communication through what she writes. So today she's not here just to teach. Remember that she's here to share her experiences. I hope that you learn the best from her. You can connect with her on LinkedIn. This is her QR code. Quickly, you can scan it, send her a request, and if you have any questions post this masterclass, you can talk to her. Sorry, stop sharing. Yeah. Okay. All right, then let's begin. Over to you, Pooja. I've stopped screen sharing.
Okay, before starting, let me just introduce myself.
Yeah,
I
done.
am Pooja Shinde, a content writer and SEO executive with 5+ years of work experience. I've written for businesses across the globe and have published more than 500 blogs and web pages. Today I'm here to let you understand how you can start doing the same. Okay.
And it is visible.
We can see.
Before starting, let me ask you, what do you understand by content writing? What is content writing?
Yeah. As Rahul was speaking, I think.
Yeah. So like content writing is like writing your words to like express something and to give like an idea of something to people.
Okay, good one. Anyone else? Okay, let me tell you. Content writing is just not about grammar and storytelling. It's more than that because we need content for product descriptions, blogs, videos, infographics, everything everywhere is content because we see reels and videos, but it's not just video and a reel. It's script writing, it's video description, it's like captions, thumbnails, everything is included in that. Everywhere we need content before doing anything else, before building any piece of content out there, we need to write it. So that includes content writing. Content writing is strategic writing crafted to attract, engage, and convert. What do you mean by attract, engage, and convert? Attract means because of reels, I think the people here are mostly people have 6 seconds of time attention time span. So we have to attract them, then we have to engage them, and then we have to convert them to leads. Here are different types of content we see out there: blogging, videos, podcasts, infographics, quizzes, Q&A, ebooks, social media content, and email content. So everything requires a piece of content to be written before start. Now you will ask why I should bother to write a piece of content and why I should bother to learn professional content writing because I can do it by myself because we are habitual of posting online on Instagram, Facebook. Facebook is not much used, but out there we use content. We write captions and things. But why we should bother to learn it professionally? Because businesses lose their money because they doesn't reach and connect with the right audience. Good writing means higher trust, better rankings, and more sales. How to master content writing? Many people feel lost because they don't know how to write, where to write, how to improve their writing, and what to write. So the solution is you have to find your niche, know your target audience, and practice it regularly. Now you will ask, what does niche mean? Niche here means if your product domain is health and wellness and your niche is vegan food. So your more specific niche you select, the more specific you go out reaching the right audience and more more number of people you can reach out. So and how to find the right audience? You have to go and search out that how you are going to go for the right audience. So where we were about knowing your audience. How to know your audience? When you go for, suppose your niche is vegan foods. So you will know that what kind of people are interested in vegan foods. Are they health conscious? Are they uh, sort of, let me take an example. Are they someone who is fat? These type of audience you can consider, and you have to practice your niche regularly. So this is what you can do. Tips for great content writing. Uh, you will think that I write regularly, but no one reads it because your content must be both readable and why this is because your content must be both readable and relevant. Must be Your content must be both readable and relevant. You have to use hooks, a conversational tone, stats, real stories, and CTAs, and revise every piece regularly. What you have to do, you have to use hooks, a conversational tone.
Can
Someone was trying to talk actually, say something.
okay, maybe that's why. Yeah, we can continue.
Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
You will think that I am not able to I write regularly, but no one is reading it because your content must be relevant and it must be readable. So what you need to do, you have to use hooks, a conversational tone, stats, real stories, and CTAs. Now, quickly jump to the 5-step framework, content storytelling framework, that is IDA, PASTER, BAB, FAB, and 4 Cs. What is IDA? IDA is attention, interest, desire, and action. What do you mean by IDA? IDA is like when you see a ad and the there is a showpiece or a dress which is visible from the from outside the shop and you see it, you are you are you are being attracted to the piece or dress, and it grabs attention. Then it comes interest. In interest, you go to inquire about the dress, the price, and all. Then in desire is in peeped in. It desire is created. Let me share this by with an example. Okay. Let's start. Attention, interest, desire, and action. This is best used for landing pages, sales emails, ad copies, and social media production, product promos. The example for this can be promoting a time-saving kitchen appliance like air fryer. Still spending hours in the kitchen after work. It is attention. Interest, meet the quick fry air. It cooks your meals 50% faster with zero oil mess. Desire. Imagine crispy fries, grilled veggies, and even desserts, all made in minutes without the hassle. Order your quick fry today and get a recipe book free. Action. This is CTA. So this type of framework you can use for your uh, attention and to build in attention, interest, desire, and action. Now comes the faster framework. It is problem, amplifying, solution, testimonial, offer, and response. In Pressure framework, you have to first know the problem of the user, identify the reader's problems clearly and concisely. Then you have to amplify it, emphasize the problem by explaining the negative consequences of not solving it. Then you can present your solution as the key to resolve the reader's problem. Highlight the transformation by sharing testimonials from satisfied clients. Then offer, outline in detail what they get when they buy your product or service. Then response, end with a small call to action, making it clear the next step to get you offer. For example, a NGO fundraising for unprivileged children. So the problem may be many kids in India still drop out because they can't afford basic school supplies. The problem is many kids drop out because they don't get the basic school supplies. Amplify, it isn't just about books, it's about losing dreams, opportunities, and futures. You are emphasizing more on the problem by amplifying it. Story, when Arav received a scholarship and mentorship, he went from a dropout to topping his class. When Arav, it is the story of Arav that how Arav converted the opportunity to success. Then transformation. Today he mentors others and wants to become a teacher. It is a testimony of how he converted from a student who got scholarship to a mentor, and now he want to become a teacher. For offer, it is a offer for a limited amount that is known as, that is written as 499 per month. You can help support a children's future. Response, will you be the reason someone doesn't have to give up learning? This is a beautiful response given by used by the copywriter? Will you be the reason someone doesn't have to give up learning? Or you can write it like this: will you be someone who want to rewrite the story? Next framework is before, after, and bridge. So it is like before, what is the story before, what is the story after, and what is the bridge between this. It is best used in testimonials and case studies, lifestyle content, transformation blog posts, Instagram carousels. Switching from junk food to healthy meal delivery. The example topic is before, I used to end days with fries, soda, and guilt. After, now I enjoy fresh, filling meals that boost my energy and don't break my health goals. This is the before and the after. Now, what is the bridge? The bridge is the company, the service, or the product itself. Thanks to NutriBox, affordable healthy meal kits that made clean eating easy. FAB, feature, advantage, and benefit. Best used in product descriptions, SaaS landing pages, comparison blogs, tech or gadget marketing. It is mostly used for product descriptions. Feature, advantage, and benefit. The example for this can be a wireless noise cancelling headphone. These headphones have advanced noise cancelling, a 40-hour battery. What is the advantage here? You get distraction-free listening for long working hours and travel hours. Benefits: stay focused, relaxed, and productive wherever you are. So this is a three word framework: feature, advantage, and benefit. The four C's: clear, concise, compelling, credible. Best used in business blogs, pitch decks, website copy, proposal writing, and press releases. What is the example for this? Promoting a personal finance app for young professionals. Track your expenses, savings, and goals all in one place. Concise. The word sentence we use here is clear. It's clearly stating what you are about to say. Then concise. In a concise manner, it is said that set up your account in just 2 minutes, no paperwork. Compelling. Watch your savings grow with personalized tips and smart budgeting. Credible. Trusted by over 1 million users and featured in Forbes and Mint. You are now building your credibility by using Forbes and Mint and using a testimonial or a stats. Any questions in these frameworks? Understood? Okay, let's proceed. Is my screen visible? The PPT is visible?
Yes, it's visible now.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Introduction to SEO. Even the best blog won't get readers if it's invisible on Google. When you don't work on SEO and you just write content, your blog becomes like a diary entry written but unread. SEO ensures your work is found, ranked, and read. What is SEO? SEO is the art and science of convincing search engines such as Google to recommend your content or your websites to the users as the best solution to their problems. But before knowing how SEO works, or we have to know how search engine works, because SEO is all for search engines. Crawling, indexing, and ranking. Crawling. Crawling is a process in which search engines use automated programs, crawlers or spiders to browse the internet, follow links, and discover new web content. Indexing is a process of storing and cataloging the information collected from web pages by search engine crawlers. Ranking is the search engine process of evaluating index pages and presenting the most relevant result at top of the search engine. You can take it by example of a librarian. A librarian goes to the market, he buys books, bring it back to the library, and then he categorizes it by he removes the torn pages, he removes the duplicate content, and then categorizes and ranks it according to the category. The most read books must be placed at the beginning of the shelves. So let me explain it by giving an example of librarian. The librarian goes to the market, brings books, he buys the books, then he comes back, he sort out the books by removing the torn pages, then remove the duplicate content, and then he ranks it. How he ranks it, he first will place the mostly preferred books on the first shelf, then the others, then related to that, how that's how he will arrange them. So crawling is like these automatic programs, crawlers or spiders, they go on the internet, follow the links, and discover new web page content. He will discover all the new web page content and bring it back. Then it comes the indexing. It stores or catalogs the information collected from web pages, from search engine crawlers, and remove the duplicate content, irrelevant content, and then he goes for ranking. What happens in the ranking part? The most relevant, the most credible content will be placed at first three places. So what is first three places? Let me explain that. Suppose you will search for vegan food. These are first three searches: high calorie vegan food for healthy weight gain, the vegan diet, and then this one. So we have to come on the first three places, or at least at the first page. That is what ranking means. The four pillars of SEO: on-page SEO, off-page SEO, technical SEO, and local SEO. On-page SEO is referred to as the whatever SEO work we do while writing a blog, a landing page, or a product description. Whatever SEO would we do, like stuffing keywords and meta descriptions, titles, URLs, all these comes under on-page SEO. And backlinking, then backlinking and technical SEO is like the URL search console, analytics. These things comes under technical SEO, and local SEO is Google My Business. So today's topic is on-page SEO. On-page SEO is about making web pages and content for better reaching the search engine, reaching out the real people. It just one. Is making the content better for both search engines and real people. It is setting up your site and saying that I have exactly done what someone is searching for. It includes things like writing keywords, writing helpful content, aiding in clear headings, optimizing images, structuring URLs, making sure your page loads faster, and looking great on mobile too. So these little things like interlinking and all, they also come under on-page SEO. So what are keywords? Word phrases people try to search on search engines, what they are looking for. The search queries is known as keywords. The primary keyword. The main focus keyword which you have to write or you have to rank for is known as primary keyword. Example, a blog title as 10 easy smoothie recipes. The primary keyword for this will be smoothie recipes. So what are secondary keywords then? Secondary keywords are like they are closely related to primary keywords. They add depth, help to rank for variation, support topic coverage. So for what are the examples? Healthy smoothie recipes, breakfast smoothies, fruit smoothie ideas. And what are LSI keywords? The difference between secondary keyword and LSI keyword is this, that the secondary keyword supports the primary keyword. It is some keywords similar to the primary keyword but with variations. And LSI keyword, latent semantic indexing keywords, are for search engines to understand what your content is all about. These can be blender, protein powder, vegan, detox, chia seeds. These can be the LSI keywords, which are closely related but not exactly the same as the primary or secondary keywords. Short tail and long tail keywords. Short tail keywords are one to word phrases with high search volume and competition unclear intent, like shoes. They bring traffic but often low conversation. Shoes, many people are searching for shoes, but will they actually search only for shoes? They will search Nike shoes, shoes for runners, shoes for sports persons. Like this, they will search. So long tail keywords. They are three phrase keywords like best running shoes for flat feet. Lower volume but specific intent, higher chances of ranking and converting. A good SEO strategy is uses both for reach and relevance. They use short tail and long tail keywords, but mostly I prefer using long tail keywords for my blogs and articles and also landing pages. What are different elements of on-page SEO? Title tags, meta description, URL structure, heading tags, image optimization. Now let's take a practical example to uh, explain this better. Here, just a minute. I have searched for on-page SEO, the definitive guide by Brian Dean. So this is URL, https backlinkinfo.com blog. So, and this is the title, on-page SEO, the definitive guide, pre-template. And this is meta description. This is complete guide to on-page SEO. You'll learn exactly how to optimize your titles, descriptions, and content in 2025. Now we go on the page. So how to write the title? The title must be below 60 characters. It must have the primary keyword and it must have a number if possible. You have to add a number. And now comes the meta description. The meta description must be not more than 160 characters. It must have the primary keyword in it, and the meta description is the short description of the page itself. It tells what the page is about to be about, and it explains a shorter description in 160 characters about the page. And what is URL? How to write the URL? URL contains the keyword. It is on page SEO, and it must not have the stop words. It must not have underscore. Just a minute. Yeah, the URL must be use primary keyword. It must not use stop words like for example, the benefits of organic food. So you must not write the stop word the. You have to write the uh, only the only benefits of organic food. And it must not be case sensitive. Use lowercase wherever possible. Where mostly you have to use lowercase. Don't use uppercase for URLs. No underscores and spaces. Prefer hyphens to separate words. Keep it short. Use short and descriptive URLs for better readability. Then header tags. The header tags must be there must be only one header tag in each page. H1 header tag. Sorry. There must be only one H1 header tag per page, per content, and that must include the primary keyword. Use H2, H3, and H4 header tags for keywords like secondary and LSI keywords. Most probably, I use secondary keyword for framing the H2 header tags. You know now what is header tags, or should I explain that? Header tags, okay. See, this is the title, on page SEO, the definitive guide. When you scroll down, what is on-page SEO? This is H1. Oh, sorry, this is H2 because the H1 is the title itself. It's the title, it's H1. And what is on-page SEO? Sorry. What is on-page SEO is H2. This is H2 again. And the keyword is inserted. What is on-page SEO? Why is on-page SEO important? These are long tail keywords which are inserted in the H2 tags. Let me take another example. How do SaaS business get funding? This is H2. These are H3. You have developed an MVP and a growth plan. These are H3. So how, like this, you can insert the keywords in the H1, H2, and H4, and remaining keywords you can use in the FAQs, or you can directly place them contextually, naturally somewhere, like this. How to attract investors for SaaS startup. This is a keyword inserted contextually in the blog. Why is stats attractive to investors? This is another keyword. So like this, you can insert. Now images. Images provide visual appeal and can attract more traffic to your content. You can find images, copyright free images on Unsplash, Pixabay, Flickr, Google Images, and FreePic also. So, and how to optimize the images? You have to download the image, whatever image you are going to put in the blog or article or anywhere. Then rename it with the use of keyword. If it is a feature image, means the main image, main focus image, you have to put the primary keyword while renaming it. Then you have to put other keywords like secondary and LSI keywords for the other images you are using. Keyword and alt text. What is alt tag? Alt tag is an option in WordPress or other, or mostly in WordPress, because mostly we use WordPress or other sites also. So when we click on the alt tag, there is a option to put a name or a keyword. There you have to put the keywords like, so, like this image, vegan food, sorry. Vegan food, you can click vegan feed food for fat people. You can put this as a primary keyword and save it. Then when your image is not loading, when your image is, sometimes it takes time to load your image, then what happens, this alt tag is flashed on the screen. Now how to write an introduction that hooks. Use ARB formula: attention, reason, and benefit. Your online words are your first impression. They will scroll past and stop and read. When you grab a hook, write a hook to grab attention. That is the main thing you have to do while writing anything, because the main thing is you have to grab the attention of the reader. Then give reason why you are writing this. Then give benefit, what benefit they will get from reading this, what is the main motto of writing this. For example, babies, how adorable they are, but this alluring charm comes from a lot of care and advice. How to feed the baby, how to keep it healthy, how to bring it up well. This is not related to SaaS funding or SaaS startup anywhere, but this is just put to attract the user to grab attention. Then the reason. Same feeling arises in the guts of startup owners. They want to make all possible efforts and take all available advice out there to nourish their baby. That is the startup. So this is how I have related this baby to a startup, because a startup is also a baby of the business owner. So this is the reason why we are writing the blog for the startups. So what if you lose funding to bring up this baby, especially when it's SaaS startup? Not the benefit, what the benefit they will get. So what steps should you take to how to attract investors for SaaS startup? What is SaaS attractive to investors? Things to consider before looking for SaaS funding. What is the benefit? Things to consider before looking for SaaS funding. We are going to give information on things the user must consider before looking for SaaS funding. So how to write the body? Incorporate primary, secondary, and LSI keywords naturally while maintaining the grammar. The grammar should not be hampered while writing these keywords. You have to incorporate them naturally. Contextual flow. Prioritize smooth content flow, logical context while placing keywords. Avoid overstuffing. Do not put more than 11 keywords in a block. One primary, 5 secondary, and 5 LSI. Do not put more than that. So overstuffing will ruin your content. Subheadings and paragraphs. Use subheadings for structure. Embed keywords contextually in the paragraphs. Synonyms and variations. Include keyword synonym for diversity and readability. For you can include suppose your content is what is on page SEO. You can uh, change it a little bit, change something, and use synonym if possible. I'm not getting the perfect example to tell you right now, but use synonym of the word like mm, I'll tell once I'll remember anything to tell you. Then use synonym for the keyword and include it in the for the diversity and readability of the keywords. Examples and answers. Use real life examples and answer questions for natural keyword use. Like what is an on page SEO? This is a question. So this is natural use of a keyword. Data and stats. Integrate data to naturally include keywords and boost credibility. You can use data and stats to include your keyword. Like you have put a keyword like vegan food. Vegan food stats for 2025. There you have used your keyword and you can insert the data also. The internal linking. Now we are going for what is internal linking. Suppose I have selected a SaaS businesses. Okay. I have put it here and I want to link it with my company name. I want to redirect it to the main home page or landing page of the website I have. So what I do, I select this. I'll copy the link of my website, suppose whatever it is. Insert link, right click on it, insert link, then put veritech.com, sorry, veritech.com, suppose we have put and apply. This is how internal linking is done. Now we'll see what is external linking for data and stats. When we want to put data or some stats in a blog or article, what we do, we select this. First, we go on Google, search for SaaS business stats. Select this link. First, read it. I'm directly doing it. First, read it. It is relevant to your blog or not. Then come back to your article. Select this. Right click on it. Insert link. This is external linking. This is done for increasing credibility of your blog when you external link it. So you have to at least link twice or thrice for external link some data and stats in a blog for a proper ranking. or increasing credibility and authority. What's next? Okay. Any questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Tool every writer should know. Grammarly is for grammar correction. Hemingway is for readability. Uber Suggest is for keywords. Keywords, I'll show you how to find out keywords. Canva is for visual content creation and ChatGPT for brainstorming support. So let me show you Uber Suggest. Suppose you are searching for a keyword like vegan food or people. Search for it. Okay. Search for vegan. It's not showing much. Uh, only search for vegan foods. Change the location. In keyword ideas, you will get the keywords. Vegan food ideas, vegan food delivery services, vegan food with protein. This you can take. Change it to all locations. I hope whatever I'm teaching is clear to you all. Am I audible?
Yes, Pooja. All good.
Yes.
Okay. See, vegan food recipes, vegan food options, vegan food rich in protein, vegan food near me. No, it's not. Vegan food delivery services. No. Vegan food ideas, vegan foods rich in zinc, vegan foods at restaurants. You cannot take this. These are the options you can select from. These are the keywords. Select the keywords from this. Then you can start writing your blog. Now the next step is the next step. Okay. The prompts. These are some prompts that I have selected for this class. First one is competitor content comparison. Please compare the content between following two competitors. Suppose I am taking this prompt and I am searching for vegan foods for fat people. I have to write a blog on vegan food for fat people. Okay, what I do, I go on the website, search for few links, top ranking links, and paste it here. Compare the content between following two competitor URLs. I'm going to paste it here, first one. Then the second one, vegan diet. I'll copy this one also and paste it here. I'm going to page number 2. Okay. So focus the comparison on 5 elements: depth, thoroughness of content, the user and placement of keywords, the overall tone and readability, the presence and structure of on-page SEO elements like headers, metadata, and the use of formatting or visual elements that enhance the content experience. So, like this, I will give the prompt to bring a comparison between this.
Just to check, Pooja, how much more do we have left of the class?
Just 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Okay, okay, fine. We will be ending the meeting in about 10 minutes. That's why I asked.
Okay, okay. See,
Yeah.
this it will give the whole prompt, the whole response of the prompt. Then what we will do, we will my screen is okay. So shall we conclude? Let me check my screen is working. No, no. Yeah,
Yeah, we have one
yeah,
question. Maybe you can take
yeah.
the question. Sushant asks, ma'am, in 4C, can you elaborate? CA, I think he's referring to C's. Ma'am, in 4Cs, can you elaborate on credible? Do you mean by sources?
Yeah, like you can give some stats. It was given in this sentence over there that 1 million people have subscribed or they have taken the product and referred by Forbes. So these kind of credible sources you can use.
Okay, Pooja. Thank you.
Any other question?
Yeah, we have one more from LinkedIn. How do you suggest using ChatGPT for research? I think they are asking about
For
reliability.
research, I was
Is it reliable?
teaching.
Is ChatGPT reliable?
Sorry.
I think the question is more of along the lines of
Yeah, it's
reliable.
reliable. It's reliability, right? What happens once the ChatGPT have given you some answer or response, you can check it back on Google, and then after confirming it, you can use it.
Okay, okay, wonderful. Thank you so much for your answers, Pooja. First of all, thank you so much for this masterclass as well, for your time that you've shared here. We're very grateful for you taking the time out, especially on a Sunday. And even the audience thanks you for all the insightful tips and tricks you've given. We will be sharing the recording on YouTube for everyone to be available, because some of them have, not been able to join in. So we will be sharing the full recording on YouTube shortly. So please subscribe to IBMR's channel, and you will be able to see the recording shortly there. Then additionally, we would also like to thank all the audience members for sitting through the session and supporting us in this wonderful masterclass hosted by Pooja. Thanks a lot again, Pooja, for your time. Um, just as an appreciation certificate, we'd just like, a
Thank you.
token of our gratitude for the time you've spent at IBMR and with our students. We would love to give you this certificate of appreciation from everybody at IBMR, especially
Thank
our
you. Thanks a
chairman.
lot.
Thank you so much. Thanks a lot for your time. All right. Let's quickly go over the IBMR courses that we were discussing about. First of all, IBMR celebrates 25 years last year. We had a very big celebration in Hubli recently, and now we have entered into 26th year, successful year of IBMR. This curriculum is not just built on industrial approach, but it also combines the international exposure that you're getting, and with along with alumni network, like the access, since it's been a legacy of 25 years, IBMR has a very, very vast alumni network that helps you network with the people that are already placed into big organizations and are at influential positions. We also have top faculty and industry experts who have actually done it, and they are the ones that are teaching you these programs at IBMR Bangalore. The first program that I would like to elaborate on is IBMR's MBA plus PGPM program, which is a transformative journey that goes beyond traditional management education, and it is designed with a strong industry aligned approach, equipping students with critical leadership, strategic thinking, and problem solving skills. This program specifically integrates real world case studies through experiential learning and through industry mentorship to ensure that graduates are not just job ready, but they're also prepared for their career. With a focus on emerging trends, this program helps anybody become a business person. Moving forward to the MCA plus PGPIT program, this is also one of the only few programs that we offer at IBMR Bangalore, which is industry aligned, which also has, offers a blend of technical expertise with managerial acumen. So this is not just for developers or coders, it's also for those who are looking at data analytics, cybersecurity, IT, consulting, management, even business people. Like, this is a course that they could apply if they're looking at a tech space. And especially if you're now considering admission, or if you'd like to apply, or if you're preparing for any of the management programs, we have this one-time offer for you where you can get the MAT exam guide along with the Atma guide, which is the ATMA guide for the exam at just ₹90. I'll give you a minute. You can take a screenshot or you can scan the QR code and go ahead and purchase this guide that will help you in your ultimate destination of cracking the management exam. We also have a special news. In fact, last time I had announced this on every masterclass, we'll be bringing you something different, some new surprises. We have still activated our 25,000 scholarship for across all campuses, especially for Bangalore Yelahanka campus. You can get a 25,000 rupees flat fee offer for enrollment. You can check your eligibility for the scholarship by scanning this QR code. It's valid for MCA and MBA programs only. It does not have any caste or gender bar. It's open for all Karnataka and non-Karnataka students of all castes and backgrounds. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining into this masterclass. Thanks a lot again, Pooja, for your time. I would love to have you connect again, and I hope all of the students also had fun. See you again next time in the next masterclass.